Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of Blazers Inside Access. I'm Kirk McDonald. Our special guest this week is head women's basketball coach Rusty Cram. Coach, you got a good win this past weekend, defeating Blue Mountain 63-54. Can you kind of tell us about the win and how the team played?
Well, we did get a nice win. Any win is a good win, I can tell you right now, especially on the road. That's what made it special. First game, there was a lot of new things out there for everybody, new people in the lineup, new head coach. Just a lot of new things going on for them right now. So to go on the road and get that first W, just can't tell you how huge that was. We had some people step up and played really well.
You mentioned you had 3 goals that you wanted to accomplish going into the game. What were those, and were they able to accomplish all of them?
Well, first we wanted to out-rebound them. We wanted to limit them to 12 offensive rebounds or less. We knew they were a strong rebounding team. And then we wanted to we wanted to make more free throws than they shot. That's very tough to do, I can tell you, but that's discipline. And we went up there and we did that. So we kept them off the line. We shot, actually made more free throws than they shot, and that to me turned out to be the difference in the ball game. And those were probably the biggest goals. And then turnovers, we were able to have fewer turnovers than they did. So we reached those goals. We're excited about that.
A couple of the players you were excited about bringing back this year, Erica LaFleur and Ashley Wakefield, both had good games, both in double figures. Can you tell us about their performances?
Well, Erica is working extremely hard. Very, very proud of her. She's having to learn to play longer minutes because right now we don't have the depth in that position that we need. As an experienced player out there, and she's got a big heart. That's what I love about her. And she's working hard individually to prepare and went up there and just had a great game for us. And then certainly Ashley Wakefield is no stranger to anybody. She has a chance to be an all-conference type player, just full of athleticism. Got a few things that we're working on with her individually. And once she overcomes those things, I wouldn't want to have to guard her. But they both had an outstanding game.
Game 2 of the season coming up this weekend at Freed Hardeman. Can you kind of tell us about Freed and what your expectations are this weekend?
Well, they're good. They're the number 2 preseason team in the nation. Certainly know that. You're going up to their court. Again, it's another game on the road. We're going to have to play well. Certainly going to play a lot better than we did Saturday and not let up and play longer, more consistent minutes. They've got 2 quality players, a good post player and a good guard that are very, very solid. And we've got to make sure we defend them and not let those 2 get loose and beat us while we hold everybody else. So it'll be a tough match for us where we're at right now. But we're certainly really we're ready to take that challenge on and see what we got. You don't get better unless you play better people. Kind of gives you a true gauge of what you got to work on. And I'm excited to find that out.
All right, Coach. Good luck. Go get them this weekend.
Thank you, Kurt.
The men's basketball team is also coming off a victory at Blue Mountain College this past Saturday. They defeated the Toppers 83-79. Here's Coach Aiken.
Yeah, it was a good win. Played Blue Mountain College at Blue Mountain. Always a difficult place to play. It was their first athletic contest of the year, so all of their students were there. It was a really good environment for our guys. We had an 11-point lead at halftime. Felt like we really controlled the game for the first half. Had really good defensive intensity. Had 6 or 7 guys that had scored at halftime. So I was pleased with our first half effort. In the second half, they hit 7 threes after not hitting any in the first half, and that really neutralized the game. They were able to actually take the lead with about 9 minutes to go, and our guys really responded well to adversity in a difficult situation. That's probably the thing I was the most proud of. One of our seniors, Jordan Butts, had 25 points. One of our incoming transfers, Deion Bedford, had 19. And we really saw leadership out of our junior and senior class, which was good for us as we kind of move forward into the season. Have a lot of learning to do, a lot of new guys, a lot of new things going on in the program. So we're going to take our bumps along the way, and anytime you can get a win while also learning, that's a good thing.
The Blazers will be back to work in practice this week as the team prepares for a battle with Freed Hardeman University this Saturday. Tip-off is slated for 4 o'clock.
We want to press, we want to play fast, we want to put pressure on teams, and we just have not done a good enough job of being able to do that for long periods of time. We're good in spurts, but we're really trying to emphasize doing that for 40 minutes a game, and that's been my point of emphasis throughout the week. We've had a couple of good practices, but Freed Hardeman is number 12 team in the country, so our effort on Saturday at Blue Mountain needs to be a lot better when we go to Freed Hardeman up in Jackson, Tennessee this week.
The Belhaven men's golf team wrapped up its fall schedule this week as it competed in the University of Mobile Rams Fall Invitational. The Blazers finishing 3rd in that event down in Mobile. And the Belhaven men's and women's cross-country teams will compete in the Southern States Athletic Conference Championships this Saturday at Choctaw Trails in Clinton, Mississippi. The women begin at 8 a.m., the men at 8:40. The volleyball team tied the school record for most wins in a season thanks to 4 victories at the Millsaps Invitational. The Blazers now 25-8 on the year after falling on Monday and Tuesday on the road at Xavier on Monday night and then on Tuesday at Loyola to conclude the regular season. Blazers will head into postseason play next weekend at the Southern States Athletic Conference Championships in Montgomery, Alabama. The women's soccer team closed its regular season on Saturday, falling to William Carey 3-0. The Blazers will open up the Southern States Athletic Conference tournament in their opening round match on Saturday at Lee, beginning at 5 p.m. Our Blazers C Spire Athlete of the Week is Loic Miliani of the Belhaven men's soccer team. Miliani scored 3 goals last week in 2 matches. He scored 1 against Auburn Montgomery and then 2 against William Carey in Belhaven's 3-2 loss in their regular season finale. Here's head coach Brian McMahon.
Well, you know, coming into the game, we kind of knew all the other conference results. And, you know, for us, coming off a big win at number 2 AUM was important for us. So we knew that we already had home field advantage. And Carey was coming in with a little different mindset. They had to win one of their final 2 games. And so, you know, give credit to William Carey, though. They're very motivated. They were energetic. They worked incredibly hard. And they really put pressure on us, and, you know, they did a nice job.
The Belhaven men's soccer team will host an opening round game in the Southern States Athletic Conference tournament as Southern Polytechnic State comes into H.T. Newell Field following the football game on Saturday night.
In short, we could play our best game and not beat Southern Poly. Likewise, they could play their best game and we could still find a way to win. The margin of error for both teams is so close that literally one mistake or one great play by either team could win or lose the game. It's definitely going to be a close game. You know, Southern Poly's got a lot of really good players. They're playing well. You know, at the minute they just had a good win over Carey, and you know, they're defensively organized. And I think all season long we've been 2 of the top teams in the country. And I think even on the RPI poll, I think we're like 8 and they're 9, or we're 9 and they're 8. Or you know, they're a very good team, and so it's a game that could go either way.
The Belhaven football team had another great weekend this past weekend at Faulkner University. The Blazers defeated the Eagles 35-0. It was the first shutout since 2001 when Belhaven defeated the University of West Alabama 21-0. The Blazers will now look forward to a pair of home games to close out the regular season beginning on Saturday as the team hosts the University of Pikeville at 1:30 p.m. at H.T. Newell Field. It'll also be Military and Civil Service Appreciation Day at the stadium. This has been another edition of Blazers Inside Access. I'm Kirk McDonald. Thanks for joining us this week. And be sure and check out all the action at H.T. Newell Field this Saturday. Belhaven football at 1:30 against Pikeville. The men's soccer team in action on Saturday night following football against Southern Polytechnic State. If you can't make it to the stadium, be sure and follow all the action live on our website, blazers.belhaven.edu. We'll have live stats of both games and live audio of the Belhaven football game on Saturday. And also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Belhaven Blazers. Have a great week, and we'll see you on our next edition of Blazers Inside Access.